How's it going, everyone? Here, Larry with the Farmstead Way. It's, I think, just a little after 7 a.m. and I'm out here on the homestead before going to work, enjoying a nice pipe, good cup of coffee, enjoying my absolute favorite part of the day. Obviously, you can tell it's morning, and the view here is amazing. So, I love mornings. I'm a huge morning person, and I think there's a difference between a morning person and an easy waker. I'm not always the best when it comes to waking up. I've done a lot better in the past probably year and a half. I made it a point to try to get up at 6 every day. Sleeping in always seems to just screw me up, so unless I really need the rest, I try to avoid sleeping in. I have to relight this thing a little bit. Come on. Mornings. This time of day can either set you up for success or really screw you over on the rest of the day. Now, today is Friday. I'm going to be taking next Monday and Tuesday off to work on projects around the house and do some more filming. So that should be fun. But I love mornings. There's just something that's so beautiful, especially out here. Peaceful, calm. And I don't know, I just love I guess not really the thought or feeling, but I guess that's what I'm saying, of the potential for the rest of the day, what's going to happen, getting your mind right, getting off on a good start. Because like what Jocko Willink says, discipline backs up discipline, backs up discipline. So if you can get up early, that's one victory. If you can make breakfast at home, not eat all the garbage that's out in town, another victory. If you can have time to smoke a pipe, another victory. Sets your mind up right. If you can go out to the gym, throw some weights, another victory. That's what I did 2 days ago. I didn't do any workouts yesterday because yesterday I had to get up at 4:30 in the morning and walk to my next door neighbor's house, which is, if I can point to it correctly, just over that hill right there. I put a backpack on and walked down the driveway. It's a lovely walk in the morning, even when it's dark out. It's about a mile from here. And we drove up to Covington, Ohio, did some work at a factory up there for 8.5 hours, and then drove back. So nothing really was done yesterday except for work and recovery. So that's why I'm taking this time to enjoy this morning. Now, I know there's some people that are night owls, and when you're a parent, it's not really an option. Gosh, I have a hard time staying up past midnight anymore because I'll put my daughter to sleep and I'll end up just falling asleep next to her bed, and then my wife yells at me, and then I have to jump in my own bed. Not like yell at me like I'm in trouble, but just has to like rouse me up and force me to get back in my own bed. But yeah, I've always really liked mornings. And just the birds sound different, the air smells different. Everyone's still asleep normally, and just being able to have this time to yourself to think, to reflect, to pray is an amazing time. So my boss from work bought me this like glass jar of matches, and obviously I used up all the original matches. So I got the striker thing. Well, the striker paper's on the back, and you just take regular kitchen matches, hit you up. And the grass is wet, so I can throw still burning matches on the ground. I guess that's what's one of the best parts of country life is being able to slow down. You don't hear a lot of traffic. You do hear some. You don't hear trains going over tracks. You don't hear, I mean, you hear a plane right now, but that's just because there's a few airports around here. But what do I hear right now? Hear my neighbor's chickens. Hear my chickens. The birds. That mourning dove in the back. The sizzle of this bowl. And I think especially in this chaotic world that we live in, we need to take time to enjoy these peaceful moments. We need to take time to reflect on what we're blessed for. It seems like the whole world's just gone crazy. Former presidents are getting shot at. Current presidents are, I don't know. Just gonna say it, current president's not mentally where he needs to be. Country mentally isn't really where it needs to be, but America is more than just its politicians. America is more than just a flag on a pole. What does that flag represent? It represents this: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That by the toil and work of your hands, that here in this nation, you can do anything if you try. No matter of race, color, creed. I mean, you need to read some Booker T. Washington if you don't agree with me. I know this is like, I want to break canon a little bit. I know this is a YouTube video and people get all bored and stuff, but when it's just really this nice out, it's just hard not to just stop and enjoy it. So, what's something you can take away from this video? I'm already 8 minutes in. I feel like just kind of going around in circles. If you can start your morning off planned and not just random. Right now, I feel like my planned to random days are about 60-40, 60% planned and 40% random as far as how the morning goes. You start your morning planned, have your workout set, have your clothes set out, have, you know, an idea of what you're gonna do for breakfast in mind, have your lunch somewhat prepared, get coffee somewhat ready. You can really get that stuff out of the way, so if you want to come out and do stuff like this, you can really enjoy the mornings. Because sometimes this might be the most important part of your day. Perhaps you had a crazy yesterday, or you had a crazy last night, and you've got a lot on your mind, and you need to process all of that. You know, these things, these are tools to help you enjoy this stuff. And people always ask, people always talk in the Pike community of, it's a calm, peaceful ritual. It's like, what does this and this crap have to do with a calm, peaceful ritual? Because there's sometimes just sitting and staring off is helpful. But like with me, my mind tends to just like circle the drain and then I get distracted. And these are things to keep your mind somewhat occupied and gives you something else to focus on other than just going into the random abyss of your brain and just toilet bowling your thoughts. And next thing you know, you're thinking about other random stuff. But this allows you to think while not thinking, because this gives you something to focus on. The flavor, the taste, the things that go along with it. And it's a ritual. It's really truly a ritual that brings you comfort. So, I'm going to jump off here and enjoy the rest of this pipe before wife and kids wake up. And I hope you all have a blessed weekend. I'm going to be filming some content. And just wherever you are, you don't have to have this view. I just really challenge you. Wake up early. Get some coffee if you drink coffee. If you don't, whatever. Grab whatever brings you peace and joy. And go out and sit and enjoy your morning. And really think about your day. And don't just let your day being a giant game of catch-up where you're just chasing after the thing and you feel like you're a person walking down the stairs with a whole bunch of watermelons and you're trying not to drop them. Because if you have a good morning, you'll have a good day. If you have a good day, you have a good week. You have a good week, good month, good year. And your life is actually going to be full of peace instead, just absolute chaos. All right. So this is Larry from the Farmstead Way. Take it easy, everybody.